I don't know if you can see that little red speck about a foot from the top. That's going to be a bloom, I think. We had a bigger bloom before the storm came through, and it was right at the top of this leaf. It was a little larger than the size of a nickel, I believe. And I do not see it on the ground anywhere. That is very frustrating because it was right there. And there's a smaller bloom there, but it was about the size of a nickel. At least yesterday it was. Unless the bloom dropped and that what's left is a fruit, which kind of hoping that that's the case. But that's very discouraging that bloom is not there, because it had not opened yet to my knowledge, but I can see a very small red dot, which I'm kind of hoping is going to be a piece of fruit. This is the second pomegranate tree. The first pomegranate tree, it's just doing fantastic. It's filling out, looking super healthy, and really looking forward to how it continues to grow. The base is getting thicker and thicker, so it's really liking its new home. And we switch over to two of the new beds for the blackberries, and excited about that. We're gonna finish the pergola at some point in time, and then we've got a couple tomatoes in here. These side panels are going to be replaced. Those were leftovers from other things I was putting into the ground, so I'll use these as some sort of trellis apparatus for something that's going to be much closer to the ground. But you can see all the flowers coming in for the blackberries. Got one little strawberry right there that's looking really good, and I've got a lot of blackberries coming in here. A lot of blackberries. So that's very exciting. And so we're going to have this trellised up all the way up into here. At some point tomorrow, we're going to move these two trees, or that's the mulberry tree, and these are the blueberries. And the blueberries are just doing amazingly well. You can see lots of blueberries everywhere. Now this one particular stalk is shot up, and we've got blueberries coming in at the top, and then we've got new blueberries coming in. This is a different variety of blueberry. It had a lot of flowers that dropped off, but these are new flowers, and it looks like some of the things that have new fruit, but these blueberries are getting remarkably close to being ready to pick. And then I'm going to harvest some of this lettuce for this week. I'm very excited about that. But right behind there is where the dragon fruit's going to go. And this long beam will go from here to here, and that's going to be for the pergola for the dragon fruit. I'm going to plant this bed out, and I don't know, at least 8, maybe 10 tomato plants in here, and the transplanted passion fruit definitely struggling. Definitely struggling. Of course, we'll have a pergola built on top of there as well, and then we have to put the 4 corner posts on that bed and plant the trees. So even though we've got a lot of work done today, we still have a lot. This has to be broken down. A lot of this dirt needs to be moved, and unfortunately some of this dinosaur kale is going to go to waste. I can pick it and try to keep it fresh, but it's going to be kind of hard to do. And these poor carrots, I was kind of trying to keep them safe for the seeds, but we've got tons of seeds coming in over here, so I think we'll be good for carrot seeds. And this is where the next bed is going to go. I've got the walls built, and we'll build the other 2 walls and put these last 2 beds together. So we still have plenty of work to do, and plenty of things to put into the ground.